this is going to go ahead and be a Festival King showcase. It's a little late, but things have been pretty hectic lately. So let's go ahead, I'll go over gear real quick. So she still has UR gear. And Association, Gary does not have the UR gear of her own niece yet. She has Merlin's HP defense UR gear on. You can go through with Hendy, just I don't have any of these fully Super Awakened 6-6. So go through has really good UR sets, so he's on there with HP defense. And I'm running King with Ludo Seal. King also has UR gear. It's not the best for rules yet. And same for Hendrickson. Not the best rules on anything particular, just kind of whatever was gotten. Then I am running Velocity in the back in case one of these first three gets taken out. You can kind of come clutch it back. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's the standard Lost Vein team. So to avoid trying to crit Lost Vein twice, because King always does, Henny does. The shock is 4 turns, the poison is 3, and the bleed is 2. I usually, against certain matchups, this one, especially Pierce though, I'll usually use these two, the 4 and the 3 turns, and then pop out a shield. Because these two are enough to break through Liz's shield. So now if they put up a shield, it should break it or get close enough that this will break through the rest of it and still put up the bleed. And usually to keep Lost Vein from getting too many ranked up cards or anything, because King and Hendrickson both have, well, King has a good crit, really high crit rate. I usually try to proc Liz's cheat death by killing her. So Hendy got stunned, that kind of sucks. So I'm just gonna go for a move here. Another shield. And that onto Liz. That's a good spot for her. The debuff will probably take her out. I also have Violet's ult now. And I actually have every debuff again, too. It also should make it harder now since I was a level 2 shield from just stun Hendy again, hopefully. And the Liz Arrive on the front is really, really useful just because of how fragile Hendrickson is. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and do that, and this should take out Liz. Melee's ult gauge will get removed by 1 as soon as my turn ends because it's all 3 debuffs. One thing Hendrickson does have going for him though is he is fragile, but he does have a really solid amount of lifesteal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. This game's basically over, but okay, cool. Hendrickson didn't crit Melee there. That's good. He did move a card to get rid of all the above himself from Melee, it was all just his commandment, but at this point it doesn't even matter. Alright, we're going to go on to the next match. So, the Fluto Seal on the front this time instead of Goddess Liz. So, no shield this time. But his Fluto Seal didn't actually lower any one of my character's defenses, which is interesting. I'll just get all 3 debuffs. Did double link up melee, that sucks. And that's why I got his Liz in the front, it's always really nice. Now, let's see, shield, punch, and I'll just do that, probably the most damage. Melee has a lot of lifesteal, so if he gets off a good card with him, he won't die from the debuffs here, sadly. So this is when I just have to go all in and hope it's enough to take out melee real quick. Nope. Okay, well that's probably a loss. Tiniest sliver of health left. Yep. Alright, move on to the next one. Mono red with the CC, it's probably a bot. We'll just go ahead and toss out all the debuffs. Hopefully it doesn't have turn 1 gold for Arthur, but I'm pretty sure this is a bot either way, so. Top 100 with that kind of CC, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is a bot. So since the CC's low, I'm guessing I can just take out both of these. King can hit really hard with his attack skill when they have all 3 debuffs stuff like that though. It's a lot of loose cards. Let's go for debuff, shield, and stun. Alt. Bleed. And since the bot will likely that's going to alt, if it kills, those bleeds won't reflect. So I'll have to go through the shield and kill to avoid any reflect damage, which is unlikely, especially given it's a bot. Yep. Reflect. And on to the next one. Okay, CC, this might be a real person. Does have Liz, but there's no melee to worry about critting, so... And I also got a second bleed, which is the shortest lasting dot effect, so... Doesn't hurt as bad to just toss all of them out. I don't have to worry about critting melee, and I also have the bleed to throw back up when I need to. And that shield should just get eaten away by the debuffs. Yep. So now that, and try to take out Kyo first I get this time. Type advantage with King, and the sooner I can get rid of these ignites, the better. Can't throw all 3 dots back up onto Kyo, sadly, so that shield's actually doing a lot more for him right now than anyone else. The others will get eaten away. Maybe able to get the dots on Kyo though. Like this. Especially since the dots are all level 2. Yep. And there should be all 3 dots on the other 2. And there's the third one to put back up to, the shot. Okay. Kyo lifesteal is a solid chunk there. Let's go for the shock, for this. And I kind of want to make sure Kyo goes down. I'm gonna go for this. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, it was. I should have gone for the shield then, but I just wanted to make sure. Melee in the back. That actually could pose a little bit of a threat. Melee is insane for comebacks when he pops in. So I think I'll go for... This should take everyone out other than melee. Might not even get the bleed on him. We'll get the poison. It didn't crit because we're still shield up, so that's actually good. That's pretty solid too. I don't think he's used my Liz Revive yet. So should survive right here. Which is good, so I can go ahead and toss out the bleed. This and a shield. Hopefully with the 2 debuffs on him and a level 3 it's enough to take him out. Not quite. Got a nice chunk of lifesteal though. That's a lot of punches, wow. And that's the only one missing on melee. Punch, stun. These will probably just finish it, but if not, he's stunned. It will be done next turn. So on to the next one. Without the gear. Okay, good CC, might be another player, so it's a standard here. Pretty good draws there. So, gonna use the 4 and the 3 turn, and a shield. I'm gonna use this one, since I got the combine on the stun, to have the chance of an auto combine there, depending. Double crit melee, that's actually sucks. So he'll have 2 AoEs, I believe. I did draw a second bleed though, so that's always good. Okay, the ordering there was a little odd, but... So I'm gonna stun, melee, and attack Liz. Force the handy ult now. Stun my Liz, so I probably will now. Gives me a lot of card draw too. Takes out Liz. Go to Liz's ult. More than the back standard. Hasn't procced my revive yet either, which is really good for me. Oh, it's just this, and that. I can't stop the ult with the King's Unique this turn, so I'll just take it out with 100% ultimate. And if this doesn't kill LV, which it did, it would have stunned. And it gets to a point of being like a 3v1, 3v2, usually pretty easy to control the games, especially with Liz. Also, and there's the third debuff too. So that would remove the ult even if this didn't kill, but it's definitely going to. And that wasn't even a question. I'm gonna run CC food still for Ungeared here to make sure you go first. Going second against a Liz shield is really bad. Against something like Pierce is also bad because they can just destroy the team if they go first. Pierce's CC is usually lower though. Yeah, see like here, going second could be bad against the shield. The team doesn't really have a way to break it. Ludociel instead of Liz can be good in the front just to break through the shield if you do go second, but then your team doesn't have the revive, and Hendrickson's fragile, so I feel like the revive is a little bit better and just try to go first, use CC food. And I did the same thing I've done most of their games, and I started with the 2 longer lasting debuffs, because those will break through the shield if it gets put up. So then I can toss on the third one next turn. Or they'll at least break through enough of it, even if it's a level 2 shield. Can't say for sure on a 3, but for a level 2 it'll break through at least enough, if not all of it, to be able to for this to get on there. Especially since I have 2 of them. And then let's do this. See if one would have been enough. Nope, not quite. So there I got lucky that I had the second one. Alright, so he'll lose the ult automatically. I'm just gonna refresh this just so I can get the stun. Also have another bleed again, which is actually really good because that one only lasts for 2 turns. I might the poison being 3 and shock being 4. It's because it also has the highest percentage of additional damage dealt, so it doesn't last as long. So I will be refreshing this next turn. And probably Kings also. Probably just use level 2 and hopefully get an automatic combine there. Unless he's stunned. That is actually kind of rough. Kind of just have to move a card here. I'll have all 3 ults, but I'll probably lose them because it goes through. This team isn't really worried about ults though, luckily. I mean, King's ult is definitely a win condition. But even without it though, it's not really a huge deal. Okay, so that just triggered and saved Liz herself, it looked like. So that could be bad. For Hendrickson, might even just kill. Yep, alright. Well, that kind of sucks. It's kind of be on Lost Vein now a little bit, I think. I'm gonna do this and actually go for a level 2 shield. That ordering was a little odd. Would have an ult gauge already if you did that in the other order, but So my only shot here is to hope that this pulls off the stun. Barely, okay. Stun, that sucks. So I probably lost this one, but I'm just gonna go all in over here, see what happens. Yeah, no way. You know, it looks like he has at least 2 or 3 lost ring cards, so that's probably gonna be enough to just be done. Did he not use the ult? He didn't use the ult. He's just going for the stun again. This team. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna have to see who we have in. Merlin in the back, I don't know. His team seemed really tanky for some reason. Standard opponent team again. Longer lasting, and I shield on the further over shield this time. Since I didn't get a rank up, since I didn't get a auto combine there, getting a auto combine into a stun is always really nice when it does happen, like that. And that's why I always use the one on the other side, in hopes of that. Because now I have a stun if I need it. And debuff should break through. They don't break through anywhere near as well. That's another problem. The debuffs don't break through anywhere near as well in Angear. Which might be partially a decent amount in thanks to the PvP war right now, though. For the PvP role for Gear, specifically. CC seemed decent, but I have to wonder if it's a bot or if they just didn't realize I had Ludosio off on King over here. I'm just gonna go for stun, and then 2 level 2s onto Liz. Which will proc her revive, looks like. And she's still pretty low, so that's good. And if he doesn't have a way to stop this, so another stun would stop it for the turn, or a stun and Gowther's dissolve effect. Either or. Okay, does he have a stun also? He does. Pretty good. And my debuffs are all fading off, which definitely sucks. Gonna go here. I'll do that. Hopefully I can get the stun off on those. Not worried about getting it off on Gowther. It shouldn't kill my people, everyone, especially with... Or at least I don't think so. So then the Reflect will probably either take Gowther out or pretty close. Yep, Reflect. And those like healed pretty much everything back up too, so... I don't have all 3 debuffs back yet, but still gonna go ahead and do that. Get a lot of card draw and might take out Melee as well. And that's pretty much it. It's not usually much comeback at this point. Especially since I got the shot card now too. Not gonna do much against Merlin here, so with the shield up. Especially since King keeps getting stunned. Let's try to take some of the shield out. Most of the team's damage does come from the debuffs. Okay, well apparently one would have been enough, good to know. So I wanted to make sure it got applied. And I can do the bleed next turn. Would have been nice to draw the King poison card. King keeps getting stunned though anyways. So should be the 3rd debuff on Liz, so ult shouldn't actually even go off. Let's do it this way. Debuff applies the ball of Liz, shouldn't get the ult. And now that he has 2 ults, he either has to try to ult remove and stun, or double up on one or the other. Okay, double ult removal. Force him not to be able to play a shield or anything though, so... I'll just do that. This kills Merlin. And Liz can't really do much on her own, especially without her ult. Video. If you guys liked it, go ahead, you could like, subscribe, comment any other videos you would like to see for this game or Dragon Ball Legends. I do play both. So this one, and I'm open to suggestions. Alright, so let's see here. So for this team, there is no Liz. So I'm not going to worry about the shield, so I'm going to go for the standard play here. I don't want to crit melee twice, ideally. First turn. These Kings are going to once. With Hendrickson 2 cards going off, you have a really good shot at doing it twice. I could force some pretty good card draw here, too. Which I probably will do. We'll see what they do. That will determine a lot too. And without lasers also not alive, so I'm definitely going to be going for Keel here first, probably. Those ignites really add up. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like that, maximize card draw, and refresh every debuff. All the debuffs will be refreshed too. Although I think that gets melee, 2 golds. But everyone is half HP now just from debuffs now. And they'll trigger at the end of the turn. He has no way to remove them. AoE is a pretty smart move because lifesteal did take out King too. So now just gonna go for double stun on both damaging units and a shield just in case. which I believe also gives me Liz's ult. Unless I have a dissolve effect on me from Gowther, but I'm not sure if I do not. So that's also Liz's ult. Okay, well now there's a Liz. So now I'll have to trigger the cheat death here too. Yeah, that sucks a little bit for sure. Hoping just to take out Gowther here. It's gonna crit Melly and give him golds. Okay, I did. It's a lot of gold cards though. It's definitely a little scary. Oh, it looks like God is ult too. I was not anticipating that, which was probably my own mistake. Alright, well, since that didn't end the best, I think I'll go ahead and toss in one more. I don't want to take out losses, I want to show that it, I don't want to make a team look like it's unbeatable and an unfair representation when I feel like it can be an unfair representation if I don't show any losses at all, just always where to cut them. This is an interesting team. Definitely just gonna go triple debuff here. I got a combine for a stun and the extra king card. Ooh, that evasion food, pretty good. Evasion food can definitely help against this team. I did get another shock card though, so that's really good. That's the one that got evaded. It's the weakest one, so weakest and the longest lasting, so usually that's why I'll start with that one. Weakest damage over time effect is the strongest when it comes to how hard it hits directly. Okay, we got rid of the ignites, which is good. See who's in the back. Liz, of course. And that's gonna look solid against this team too, just because of the divas can be removed when there's two of them, two or more, because of King, but they can't be cleansed, but he just goes immune, so. Okay, well, those Liz were that done. Let's see if I can hopefully take out Gowther twice here. Let's double check his debuff. Poison shock. So let's go ahead and give him bleed. No. Just hope this kills twice. Oh yeah, that will help salt. Should. Weak point or not, even with nothing, it'll take it out here. Get some life steps back on those two decently too. Liz is probably gonna get taken out here. This is not the worst thing ever. A shield there kinda sucks though. He's immune, she has a shield now. So, I guess I just go for King ult. Now we'll just do that too. There's been a lot of Escanor ult for one game. But in endgame it works really well. Yep. It's gonna be a pretty damaging bleed. Now Hendrickson has his ult too, which definitely will go to Escanor. Unless I get stunned. But they'd have to move stun and that'd be their only thing they do. Okay, shield. Oh, wow, they got a really good lucky combine there then. Shield's gonna get broke. So I guess I just do this. Ideally, Escanor doesn't survive another turn. Another stun. Wow. This might finish off Escanor, hopefully. Okay. Hendrickson with type advantage will probably kill through her reflex shield. As long as she has a debuff up, which I would have put on. Alright, well that's the end of the video. If you guys have any suggestions of things you'd like to see for content for Shadow of the Sims or Dragon Ball Legends, feel free to comment. Alright, see you in the next one.